watching over me.
And who? ReW and who? What's that you say?
It's magazine day and super shiny MaRLoWe. How'd you know it's National Shrimp Scampi Day? You're like,
I love shrimp scampi.
you do. You look like shrimp scampi.
That's succulent.
Yeah. So we have like some shrimp treats for our share their skeleton from the closet.
Oh.
Yeah. And it's April 29th. It's my Aunt Gladys.
Hey, Gladys.
Do you know any Gladyses?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
How cool is that? So what else happened on this day? But before this, like, what's going on in your life, MaRLoWe?
In my life?
Anything exciting?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
Well, I'm not allowed to tell.
I was going to say, are you allowed to talk about it?
No. Well, I'm finishing up a book that it already got released without my consent.
Wow.
And they made it into an ebook. And my cousin called up and said, "I'm reading Go West. I love it." And I said, "What?"
Is it your story?
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's a memoir from rock and roll memoir.
How cool is that?
And it ends the day Jimi Hendrix died.
Wow.
And it's all about how I got this jacket. Because everybody said, "How would you get this jacket?" So I ended up telling all these stories about Hollywood and rock and roll, the life I was living, and how I ended up getting the jacket.
How cool is that?
And it takes place 3 years, 67 to 70.
Wow.
So, you know.
He died in 19... Wow, he really died a long time ago.
I know, and that's just the beginning, because people want to hear all the other stuff afterwards.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So look forward to Go West. It sounds like it's going to be a pretty exciting story.
It's fun. It's really fun.
Good for you. So what else happened on April 29th in the land of Earth? The cast has been announced for the next film out in 2015. The cast includes some original members as well as actors to the new franchise. That was 1 year ago today, and that movie's due out in 2015. I guess they already knew, but I never knew that May 4th was Star Wars Day, and it's May the 4th be with you. I never knew that, but my daughter has a gig that night, and she's like, "It's May 4th, it's Star Wars Day, May the 4th be with you." So smart. She's like, "I didn't make it up, Mom."
That's like you have peach and cinnamon. Peach and cinnamon. You know?
Peach and cinnamon?
Yeah, instead of peach and
Oh, well, May the 4th be with you. Go to pianos. And to see my daughter, Eva Lynn, play. Yes, she's doing great. 9 o'clock. Prosecution. Penalty in exchange for life in prison without parole. I don't know what he got, but I know he got one or the other. I hate this. He's so cute, that little guy. I mean, it's terrible. He did a bad thing, and he's saying it all on his brother who's up in there. Oh my. Boston Marathon.
That is really drag. That kid. He
He's
was
a
on the
baby.
cover of Rolling Stone, and
He's
he
so
looked like
cute.
Green Day or something.
He looks like a rock star. He's adorable. I know.
And then everybody got pissed because they put him on the cover of
Yeah.
Rolling Stone like he was a rock
Yeah,
star.
exactly.
So
Well, that's exactly the
crazy.
glorification. You know, I mean,
Yeah,
it's terrible.
it's very encouraging.
But I just don't know if
People
I
to
actually.
become-
He was so young and he did a terrible thing, but do you think he deserves the death penalty or life in prison? That's a tough one,
I'm really
right?
bad with
I
politics.
mean, I don't know how we can find a law, but oh gosh, I don't know. I hope the best possible thing can happen for all of those people. Rent, on another hand, opened on this day in New York City on Broadway. Broadway?
Yeah.
You know, you never know. He's knowing it. The final TV broadcast of Empty Nest was. Yeah, you know, the only reason I liked it was being. I saw maybe a couple times, but it was Bert from Soap, the one that used to go invisible. You never watched Soap?
No, I'm really bad with
Oh my
TV.
God! Well, he was the father of Christy McNichol. You know who she was, right?
Yeah.
Buddy. Don't get me wrong. If I'm wrong, then what do I know? Country. Who he was? He was 35 years old, and on this day had quadruple bypass surgery. Damn. I know. Tonight's Nashville. My daughter, who's playing piano, is on May the 4th Be With You, and loves that show Nashville, and now she's got me hooked. So now we're into country. We listen to Nashville all the time. It's really funny. Nashville, funny. Sheena Easton collapses on stage this day while performing in Mana La Mancha. Oh, Sheena Easton. I guess she didn't eat that day, or like every day leading up to Mana La Mancha. The jury acquits the Los Angeles police officers for the beating of Rodney King, which the riots began. How can they do that? And now look what's happening in Baltimore.
It's like repeat performances. Like
Yeah.
week.
Except Rodney King did live. He just, he died young, but like he became like a mega millionaire, ended up on Celebrity, and then he
That was
died.
pretty creepy.
It's
Everybody.
so terrible.
Scary.
Yeah, were
All the
you
white
in LA
people-
then?
All the white people were freaking out because the black people were coming. They were burning shit down on their way up there. It was
Well,
like, freak out.
well, and then the freaking police get acquitted. It's like,
Oh yeah, that was bullshit, really.
it's terrible. But Baltimore, that I just was asking how they're doing, and they're like, we're fine, but they haven't been able to open their businesses for days. It's like you're almost under house arrest.
Yeah, well, they were doing all those riots.
Yeah.
Another group of people were robbing all the stores.
Yeah, looting. CVS, like whoop. Like, can't you go somewhere better than CVS? I mean, I guess you can get all your goods, but come on. Yeah. Spot, actually. Yeah, that's true. Voting ends on the choice to have an Elvis stamp on this day. Woo. Did you ever see the Elvis stamp? Now they have Janice.
in a frame.
Now they have Janice
They have
stamp.
Marilyn
and
Monroe.
Now they have Jimi Hendrix stamp and Janis Joplin stamp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Long enough.
I mean, a real stamp.
Haha.
And all the people that were unknowns that were stamps before then.
Yeah, like I don't know who's on most stamps.
Yeah.
Who?
It's like Terrence.
This stamp will work no matter if we change the price
Yeah.
or not. Now they have like no money on the stamp, so like, because they put this money up, they changed it every so often, so frequently that now like you buy a stamp and then like a month later it's already expired. So
That
now-
means if you put a whole bunch of those on and it comes to more than you should, you can still get it.
It's fine. They don't put a price on it. Now they're called like forever stamps or something. Like there's no money value, so like they're good for if they change. You don't have to
It's
ask
gotta
3
be a catch,
cents,
I don't
you know. Because they have all these like 2-cent stamps, 3-cent stamps. It's the post office. They texting. You know, like it's not free. Don't get me wrong, but like you don't have to pay like per call anymore. You know,
Oh,
you
yeah,
can call
yeah.
anywhere. I feel
that
for
was a drag.
I feel for you, post office, but not really. Cyclone strikes Bangladesh. 100,000 died, and 10 million were homeless.
Already doing crappy over there.
Yeah, exactly. Nepal, that goes to you. We're sending love to you too, because even one person having to go homeless from a storm is terrible, but 10 million is such a lovely place. Well, you know, if we could all dress like that every day.
Right?
Yeah, we should, because you never know what tomorrow is, right? You never know what later is.
I'm celebrating for everybody.
You better. The wrecking cranes began tearing down the Berlin Wall at the BRadY. I saw that wall. Charlie?
They took it down?
Yeah, 1990. Where have you
No,
been?
but I thought they just, stopped all
Oh no, they took it. That wall came
I
down.
thought they covered it with graffiti. It was like a
Maybe they
landmark.
did. I think it's. I don't know. I haven't been there. I know, that's good. 60 Minutes newscaster Diane Sawyer got married to Mike Nichols on this day. Aw. Now she's talking to Bruce Jenner.
Oh no! Don't say that name. I can't stand that creep.
Well, she's got.
And he was driving Dinah Shaw's big Rolls Royce. It said
Oh.
Dinah on the license plate. It was a big white Rolls Royce.
Wow.
He went to do the shopping.
For Dinah? Were they together before?
Yeah.
Oh, he left Dinah Shore for Lonnie Anderson?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I think he went to Sally Fields after Dinah Shaw.
And then Lonnie Anderson? He had a lot of wives.
Lonnie came after Sally.
Oh, good.
Denver.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds.
He was a hustler.
He's cool. Peter Sutcliffe admits that he is the Yorkshire Ripper and murdered 13 women on this day. He admitted
Oh, what's
it.
he looking for? A stamp?
Yeah, right? Oh my God. I know, but did you say, I did it? That's like, like when terrorists claim that I did that. I never understand that. Like, that they claim responsibility for the attack. It's so strange.
And then they blamed it on God.
It's 40 versions. President Nixon said he will release the edited tapes made in the White House. That's funny, right? Nixon, tricky dicky. I'll give you the tapes, but as long as we edit them first. Right. No fool.
It's
Hair.
That stuff on.
Hair opens day for 1,750 performances. Yay for hair! The hair changed everything. I love
I
hair.
worked for hair in LA when it came to
Oh, really?
Aquarius Theater.
Oh,
I auditioned.
Oh, really?
I got a job as an usher.
Well, at least you got to see it a
Well, it was
lot.
cool because opening night, all the movie stars came.
Yeah.
Edward G. Robinson was still alive.
Wow.
I was carrying a great big seashell in my lap during intermission, and Edward G. Robinson came with a cigar. So I was a kid.
Because then you could
They
smoke
didn't need
anywhere.
to take off their clothes,
That was a pretty big deal, though. Billy Graham closes down the Fillmore and the Fillmore East on this day. Wow. Both of them. Aretha Franklin releases Respect on this day. ABC Wild World of Sports debuts on this day. The Wild World of Sports. First edition published in 1852 on this day. I love thesauruses. They're like my favorite big book like that.
That's a cool name.
Yeah. Big book. I don't like it. I like it better because it just gives you so many options of like the same word. I love
Yeah,
thesaurus.
you keep on saying it's weird. It's weird. You can
It's
look it
odd.
up.
It's odd. It's I like it. Chinese Ming Dynasty occupies Taiwan on this day. Maybe that's why it's Shrimp Scampi Day.
That's pretty shrimpy.
Yeah. I've been to Taiwan. was so ahead of her time, right?
Yeah,
I
she
know.
didn't care about how big people were or if they were guys or what.
No, she was
She was like, look out, I
yeah,
can squeeze through there.
exactly. I love her. Birthdays. I just picked this person because I loved his name. God Shamgod. Ever hear of him? He's an NBA guard for the Washington Wizards. How the Wizards hired God for their team. Sterling Hitchcock. I like that name too. He's the New York Yankees Sea Mariners pitcher. Andre Agassi's birthday is today. It doesn't figure he was born in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
He seems like he could, right? It suits him.
That's
X. Uma Thurman, her birthday is today. Carney Wilson, one of those Wilson Phillips girls. Carney. Daniel Day-Lewis. Favorite birthday of the day today is Eve Plum, Jan Brady. Oh my God, who doesn't love Jan? She was my favorite. Michelle Pfeiffer's birthday is today. Jerry Seinfeld's birthday is today. There's Auto Racer, his birthday. April Stevens, the rock vocalist of Deep Purple. Multi-millionaire. Who doesn't want to be a Rothschild? I don't know. They're kind of interesting. Close to Rockefeller, I
I went to a
suppose.
party with Rothschild.
I went to a Rothschild party
Did you?
in France.
I went to Manhattan. I didn't even know they had mansions in between the buildings.
I
of
didn't
town.
even know they had wine bottles like as big as this room. Like, yeah, they had. I've never seen any. A lot of mansions in Manhattan.
It blew
Did
my
you ever
mind.
see
We went
Annie?
into like this regular,
Yeah.
like with
Now they're
Truman
usually.
Capote brought me there.
Wow,
Yeah.
MaRLoWe. Is it in the book?
Yeah, but
Ah.
that was after '70s.
Ah. The jazz musician. Is he Toots and the Maytals? I just wonder, unless he's another Toots. Duke Ellington's birthday is today. Take the A train. William Randolph Hearst's birthday is today. Without him, there'd be no Patty. Angels, people who passed away on this day. Albert Hoffman. I just picked him because he died in Switzerland of natural causes at 102. What a sweet little old guy. Keith Ferguson, blues guy, the Fabulous Thunderbirds, died on this day at 50. Died on this day, 46 years old. And now there's that new Ronson that's just killing it. Mick Johnson, but Ronson, but I don't know. Mae Clarke, the actress, she was in Public Enemy and Frankenstein, died at 84. Alfred Hitchcock passed away on this day. Charles McMahon, all three of these. Charles J. William Craig Neistel, all of them were killed in Vietnam on this day. Frankie Lyman overdose at 25 years old on this day.
He had 8 wives or something.
Frankie Lyman.
And wives all over the place.
Oh, like at the same time as the
It
Mormon?
wasn't 8 wives, but there was like about 4 of them. And they were all fighting over his money.
Oh,
He
gosh.
was just wasted on stuff.
Well, that's why
He
he...
had big houses and went from wife to wife.
Wow. He was a big star for a short time. Eugene O'Brien died on this day. And Leroy Carr, the rocker, dies. And this one, Gavrilo Princip, the Bosnian murderer, and died at 22 years old. See what you get for killing an Archduke of Ferdinand? Not good.
We missed that.
So, MaRLoWe, you want to try the shrimp?
I'll pass.
Oh, we'll be back though. Are you ready to perform?
Yeah.
We're gonna have MaRLoWe and friends show some fun. Yeah, we'll be back.
Internet show. life, fun time, and full of surprises. Fame, let me tell you. 'Cause I'd be gone.